Welcome back to Lotto Career Mode here in Season 3. The first two episodes we've started off well, not in the classics but in the stage races. If you've missed it, be sure to check out the previous two videos. But today it's time to get in to Spring Classics. Our big goals are here, starting with the first monument of the season, Milano-Sanremo. And then we won't stop. We've got the Brugge-De, E3 Saxo Classic, Gent-Wevelgem, and many more in the Belgian Classics. It's gonna be a very exciting episode. We're head to head with UAE with 15 victories right now. Can we add prestigious ones in today's episode? And we're starting with a big one. La Primavera, Milano-Sanremo is here. Unfortunately, not one of my favorite races to play in Pro Cycling Manager. Unlike real life, the sprinters are the main favorites here. No Tadej Pogacar, no Remco Evenepoel. I don't think no Tom Pidcock as well. Last year it was our best monument result with a third place with Arnaud Delis. He's once again in the list of favorites today, while Filippo Ganna, Wout van Aert and Mats Pedersen are the other big contenders. Our rest of the team include flat powerhouses as Sam Watson and Brent Van Moor and Alex Segert, and Thibaut Nice and Jenno Bergmoos are punchy riders. We've got a pretty good team, but we really need to make the right decision tactically if we want to win this race. Here we go, underway in Milano-Sanremo, and race day conditions are looking interesting. We got a +1 on Thibaut Nice, a -2 on Arnaud Delis, +2 on Jenno Bergmoos, and +3 on Sam Watson. Looking at my squad right now, I think I can use Watson, Bergmoos and Thibaut Nice to actually make it difficult on the hills. Because looking at Arnaud Delis' today's stats, I think Johnny Milan in UAE, by the way, he would also survive. I'm not gambling on a sprint today. So with 45 kilometers to go, the capos have started. And actually, looking at the energy, Arnaud Delis already lost 75% of his yellow bar. His race day conditions are really killing it right now. And in real life, actually, he's rumored to leave Lotto Intermarché. Obviously, they're working with a much tighter budget than what we are. But interesting that the team is also deciding to let go of Arnaud Delis. But now, talking about the race, Cipressa is in 9 kilometers. I think I'm gonna hammer Cipressa as well here, because Brent Van Moor's feeling good, Nice is feeling good, Sam Watson, he's got 78 hills. He can definitely take care of the climbing, because in PCM it is quite easy. Here we are entering Cipressa, and Brent Van Moor going 92 right now. Tibor Del Grosso also going 90. And Thibaut Nice is well positioned here. We want to make it difficult for Johnny Milan. We're making sure the pace set is quite high right now. All Lotto at the moment. Not seeing any splits though. Anyway, Cipressa is completed. Arnaud Delis hanging on barely, but we're not gambling on a sprint. We want to attack on the Poggio. Oh, here we go. There's an attack of Anders Voldager. Actually in the save, 79 hills, 77 acceleration. The winner of Brabantse Pijl last week. Here we are coming into Poggio. Jonathan Milan is still well positioned. Can we drop this man? UAE doing a train as we're about to start Poggio. Thibaut Nice already losing a lot of energy. I think he's going to help us launch Watson and Jenno Bergmoos. Just 1 kilometer to go now. Come on, Thibaut Nice. As we turn here, we start climbing. Thibaut Nice going 95 right now. It's going to be Jenno Bergmoos next up. We really have to go full out in Poggio. There goes Jenno Bergmoos. Watson is in the wheel, and we're going to attack with Sam Watson. We have to. There is Romain Gregoire. He's also a good puncher. On the last bit, Jenno Bergmoos accelerates. There goes Watson, and Watson's being followed by everyone right now. Bergmoos, you have to go 99. Can we do something about it? Skelmose is here. Narvaez is here. Pedersen with a final acceleration. Ganna, Wout van Aert. We're trying to follow the wheels. Come on, Sam Watson. Come on, Watson. Let's take Ganna's wheel, but we really couldn't make the separation that we wanted to. Now we have to beat the big boys in a sprint. Jonathan Milan is here. Bergmoos is currently following it. Sam Watson is also here. 3 kilometers to go. This race is very much open right now. Wout van Aert tries to go. We lose the wheel of Van Aert. Come on, take the wheel of Kung. Why can I not take the wheel? There I am. Okay, Bergmoos is dropped. It's now between 7 riders, but Wout van Aert has a gap. Last kilometer, Kung sprints. Watson is going to sprint as well. We went too early. Pedersen is going to pass us. And it's going to be one more year of not having a successful Milano-Sanremo. We dropped Johnny Milan, but the favourites, Ganna, Pedersen and Van Aert, were there to beat us in the sprint. And I kind of like it. Milano-Sanremo should never be that easy to win it. And we have to try again next year. And setting my objectives, I have put Milano-Sanremo to take a top 3 to actually all the monuments apart from Paris-Roubaix. And we have partial success in that. So our first classic on the menu is actually a Sprinters Classic. But looking at the profile, it's going to be the strongest rider who will win this race. It is Brugge-De Panne. Arnaud still not hit his fitness peak, and that is kind of worrying as Gent-Wevelgem is in 4 days. The main favourites Mats Pedersen, Wout van Aert and Tadej Pogacar. Buddy, this is a sprinter's race with 0 meters of elevation. This guy is just ticking boxes right now, doing side quests. What is he doing? Anyway, I'll hold my hands up if he manages to win this race. So already a fast start as we enter the wind zones, just 30 kph. And the peloton is hanging on just. I have quite high expectations from this team. Watson with 80 flat. We've got Brent Van Moor with 79. De Schutener 77 flat, 81 sprint. I'm expecting a victory for my team. So halfway into the race, couple of attacks have failed. The peloton is back with 144 riders, but half of it is pretty tired. For our team, it is Kiely and Menton who has done basically domestic duties for the first part. So heading into the final part of echelons here, we've got Watson and Brent Van Moor who are the strongest. And I think Arnaud will definitely not be the last man standing today. We've got attacks. Van der Hoorn, Fredheim, Asgren. I think it is our turn to pace a little bit. Let's get Segert to the front. So 22 kilometers to go. I think it's now time to attack with Brent Van Moor. I think this is time to make this race interesting. Brent Van Moor attacks. Pedersen and Van Aert follows. We've got other riders following as well. Arnaud and De Schutener is here. Sam Watson still in that group. Let's not work with Pedersen here. Is he going to work with us? Maybe. And now the other teams have to chase. There is Tadej Pogacar trying to make a move. I think the peloton is quite cooked here. Let's see if we're going to see any more moves. Or are we going to go on a 3-way battle with Pedersen and Van Aert? 13 kilometers to go. Let's first try to attack with Brent Van Moor once again. Try to tire Pedersen out. And he doesn't seem to be following, I think. 25 seconds. The peloton looking at each other. What is going on here? Brent Van Moor with 6 kilometers to go have 50 seconds on the peloton. Like Pogacar is at the sprinting animation, but he's really not sprinting. Wout van Aert, Pedersen, they're not really collaborating together. Is this a bugged race? Honestly, it might be, but I'm taking the win anyway. Brent Van Moor is now a minute lead, heading in to the City Hall of Bruges. There we turn right and then under the Flamme Rouge. Now Pogacar attacks. Meanwhile, Brent Van Moor is here and he's going to win the race. Easy. That was one of the weirdest races I've played, but we win with Brent Van Moor. That is one more victory to our tally. But the next race is going to be a more challenge with E3 Saxo Classic. We've got Thibaut Nice lining up as he prepares for Ronde van Vlaanderen. Sam Watson and Brent Van Moor also make the lineup because they are simply too in form right now. Pogacar, Mats Pedersen and Wout van Aert, the main favourites. No Mathieu van der Poel though, he's saving himself for Ronde van Vlaanderen. Ooh, it's going to be a rainy edition of the E3. We have got Thibaut Nice with a 0 day, which means that his flat stat just remains at 72. But Sam Watson is once again feeling good. He has a +3 day today. 78 hills, 79 cobbles. That man will be unstoppable. Well, unstoppable by who? Because we've obviously got Tadej Pogacar in the start list. So we're starting the first Quaremont, 86 kilometers to go. I don't think it'll be a defining moment, but I wasn't really happy about my position. So now all my team is at the front. It is quite important to save energy in these races, so I'm not going ham. The main favorites are all well positioned. Let's get back in front. That is Stuyven attacking, Magnus Sheffield attacking. Not a bad group. We're sending Jeno Bergmoos there. And purely just to follow the moves. That attack did not work. Now Turgi tries again, but Trek and Vismeliza bike controlling it quite easily. We're entering the final phase of the race now with 45 kilometers to go though. Our position needs to be well already from the first climb. There we are in the Paterberg. Sam Watson feeling pretty good. Thibaut Nice is there as well. Let's go 99 with Sam Watson. Thibaut Nice, I think just go a little bit slower. Make sure that Watson has a gap, but we couldn't really make the gap we wanted in the Paterberg. This is where we can make the difference. There is Thibaut Nice going 95 right now. Sam Watson is in the wheel, and Thibaut Nice with his 81 hill is leading right now. Let's see how many riders remain in this bunch. Not a lot, not a lot. We've got 34 kilometers to go, and Thibaut Nice have done a pretty good job. 37 riders remaining, and Brent Van Moor is still here, so we've got 4 riders. Oh my god, that's an attack by Tadej Pogacar. That is an attack by Pogacar, and we missed it, we've missed it, we've missed it. We've missed it. We don't have red bar left after climbing out of Quaremont. He's a monster. How can he attack after climbing out of Quaremont at full speed? Anyway, 30 kilometers to go, and we're in a group of 35. Let's hope no G2 syndrome here. Well, thankfully, we also have 4 riders, and the gap is just 10 seconds. I think we're gonna catch Pogacar already here. Okay, Brent Van Moor is done for. Let's go to Sam Watson. I can't really trust Keely that much as well. Well, Watson has flat. Keely has a sprint. I think we would like a bunch sprint here. But certainly there will be attacks. Here in the cobbles, I might be waiting for an attack. There is Van Poppel. Van Poppel's going. We're following Danny Van Poppel here. Keely is doing also quite well following that attack. Can we counter it though? Can we counter it? I don't think we have that much of an energy, but let's try it anyway. Sam Watson tries. No. Tadej is in our wheel. Tadej is in our wheel. Can we make a gap? That is 10 seconds, but there's still 20 kilometers to go. There is Tiechenberg. Keely, hang on. Keely, hang on. Okay, we're going to be caught. We're going to be caught, and I think we just should stay in the wheel of Tadej Pogacar and Wout van Aert now. 16 kilometers remaining. First attack is by Pedersen, but we've got Jasper Stuyven, domestique of Tadej Pogacar, but the pace is so high that we're even struggling to follow the wheels here. Have we cooked ourselves a little bit early? Come on, Watson. Come on, Watson. Oh, we've got all the big boys with energy here. It's going to be difficult to win this race. Sam Watson have a tiny bit of yellow. I suspect there will be attacks, and there's an attack of Pogacar. I think I'm going to cook myself if I try to follow that. I just can't follow that here. I have to gamble on conserving my energy in the last 5 kilometers. And yeah, we have played it a bit too aggressively in this one. Can we still fight for podium place? Watson, no yellow left for Watson. Come on, no, 2 kilometers to go. No, Ganna tries to go. Let's try to get in the wheel of Stefan Kung here. Well, even we can't do that. 2 kilometers to go. Come on, come on, come on. Oh my god, it's going to be a sprint. It's going to be a sprint. Let's take the wheel of Filippo Ganna here, because it will be a sprint, and we're trying to follow Ganna. Last 800 meters. Will it be enough for Sam Watson trying to sprint? No, Ganna is the strongest, and we are going to get 4th place with Sam Watson. The race got us there in the end. If he had a tiny bit more energy, this could have been a podium. But Ganna, Pedersen, Van Aert, we finished 4th. It's not a bad result, but we played it a bit too aggressively. Sam Watson was in his career day right there. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that. Arnaud Dely not at his best. State of health of Arnaud Delis. He has a virus once again. Once again. I don't believe it. I actually don't believe it. We've got Gent-Wevelgem now. This was literally his goal. Gent-Wevelgem. And yeah, Arnaud Delis, sorry, stay at home. And yeah, please be fit for once again. This game is starting to become very realistic. I don't like it. We have won this race with Brent van Moor here, our flat powerhouse, so we can try to replicate it. But what a servant Brent van Moor has been. 29 years old, he has achieved our best result in Ronde in Season 2, 4th place, 2 World Tour Classic wins, Gent-Wevelgem and Brugge-De. He also won us a stage in Giro d'Italia. That is one hell of a palmares. Anyway, no Tadej Pogacar here, but Pedersen and Wout van Aert and Filippo Ganna, of course, are the main favorites. So the race is underway and we're already in the win zones. We've placed ourselves well at the front of the race. Hopefully no bugged race and we can actually have some interesting racing. A 10-man breakaway, but I'm not too interested. This race is going to be very difficult. Ineos for Filippo Ganna is really setting up the pace here. Jenno Bergmoos had a pretty tough day and he has basically said goodbye to the group. So is Brent van Moor. Still though, just 26 riders now with 143 kilometers to go. And we have 4 riders here, I think. I am going to continue moving on. Brent van Moor has punctured, but he already dropped out of the group. So this is crazy. Romele is also done. We're going to have 20 riders just after the first third of the race. I mean, I've never seen this race ridden this hard. When I played, we've got now 19 riders remaining and we've got 5 riders in the group. I'm actually just pacing with Alex Segert as well. Don't want this group just to stop now. So the second peloton is about to catch the first peloton. That will make us 45 here. I think the race is just very difficult that I'm also using Stefan de Schuitenaire to pace at the first echelon. With the Schuitenaire pace, we've actually made sure that second group did not come back. But I've just realized we've got Johnny Milan in this group. We gotta drop him at the later stage of the race because we can't beat Johnny Milan in a sprint. So we enter the plug streets with just 16 riders here. Milan may be struggling. That is Tim Thorn Teutenberg. He's outside the equation. Mick van Dijk also outside the equation. 15 riders remaining. Oh no, we've got a puncture. Puncture for Del Grosso. You have to make it back. You have to make it back. Kielich. Okay, you've got water. No problem. You follow Sam Watson and you stay. Del Grosso, you have to make it back. Come on, come on, come on. Go 92, 70 kilometers still to go. And yes, we will be back. No problem. Oh, we've got attacks. We have got attacks. Biseger goes. Fedorov goes. And, oh, is that Milan working? Please work, Milan. There we go. That is exactly what I wanted. So Milan catches the first 2 moves, but I am being pretty annoying. Not working with 3 riders in this 14-man group. Anyway, Jonathan Milan seems to be working though, and I can't complain. I think they're gonna go all in on Stuyven. Milan won't be able to make it to the finish. We've got the final Camelberg to come, and our energy is pretty good. Pedersen is here. Stuyven's here. Oh my god, that's an attack by Stuyven. Let's go 96 with Watson. I think we can use him before switching to Kielich and Del Grosso. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Let's make sure we follow the group. Come on, Watson. Come on, Watson. Well done. Now Kielich, try to follow right here. There goes Wout van Aert. This is a key section of the race right now. Let's try to go 99 with Kielich, just to try to put some pressure on the final Camelberg. And we have completed all the climbing. Now 33 kilometers of flat kilometers remain. How can we win the race? Well, Jasper Stuyven gets an unfortunate puncture. We're not really pacing, no one is, but we don't have the energy to attack. Oh, Kung now has a puncture. Stuyven is back, but Kung has a puncture. And Wout van Aert tries an attack. Oh, let's try to follow that. We have 2 riders, but once again, we have to play it smart. So once again, Ganna tries an attack. Just following the wheels, just following the wheels. Counterattack is made by Bissiger and Van Dijk. Not the main favorites, but you're still pacing as a group here. Oh, we're having the same bug once again. They're like trying to attack, but not attacking. I think when there's a race that's way too hard, this happens quite a lot. It's the same that happened last time out, but this time Ghana actually can attack with 17 kilometers to go. But the others, look at them. They're attacking, but not attacking at the same time. Anyway, I gotta basically take advantage of that. Del Grosso is basically carrying this group right now. We've got Ghana and Stuyven in a 15-second gap. Bissiger tries once again. Pedersen tries once again. Del Grosso using his last bit of energy for Timo Kielich. And I think I'm going to attack with Timo Kielich. I am attacking with Timo Kielich. 12 kilometers to go. Can I take a gap? It's 17 seconds. My yellow isn't great. My yellow isn't great. Oh my god. 16 seconds with 10 kilometers to go. I think I'm going to get caught here. I think I'm going to get caught. I have to go 65 at best. 17-second gap is still remaining, but there are 7 riders here. Pedersen with an attack. Oh my god, he's caught me. He has caught me. And now we're once again gambling on a sprint. Similar situation to E3. 8 riders, and it will be a sprint. Van Dijk decides to attack. Wout van Aert, will he follow? No, this is a G2 syndrome. This is a G2 syndrome. Tim van Dijk goes. Tim van Dijk is going to win, just like Brent van Moor, and he might be one of the strongest, I gotta say. We tried our attack. Okay, Pedersen attacks. Van Aert follows. We are following Van Aert. I have to pace with him. I have to pace with him if I want to get a result. But no, all the riders are back again. And Pedersen, he's actually catching Van Dijk. He's very strong. I am not that strong today. Van Aert tries to sprint. Up ahead though, Pedersen against Van Dijk. Oh my god, Tim van Dijk wins. And we're going to finish 8th place here, last of the lot. But you know what? I'm happy that I tried that attacking move. And look at those time gaps. A race full gas from the start. 2 minutes in the top 10, but 7 minutes for 14th place. Before the Belgian Classics, we have mountains galore in Volta Ciclista Catalunya. 7-day race with just one sprint stage. We've got Laurens de Plus here, but unfortunately Jonas Vingegaard come here as an objective. So I'm actually just going to simulate Volta Catalunya, not even gonna 3D play it. I'll be focusing on the classics. All the stages are quick sim. First stage won by Jay Wine, second stage in Walter 2000. Laurens de Plus finished 12th place, 47 seconds down on Pablo Torres, who won against Jonas Vingegaard. In the next mountain stage, Laurens de Plus finished close to Jonas Vingegaard and moved up to 4th place in GC. In the only sprint stage, our sprinter Liam van Bijlen finished 5th. Not a bad result, quite fair actually against similar competition. Jonas won another hill stage while winning the medium mountain stage as well. De Plus finishing 37 seconds down. He actually drops Pellizzari, who finished pretty bad, but Lenny Martinez passes us with 18 seconds. On the last stage though, the Barcelona stage, I can't see Lenny Martinez anywhere there. Jonas Vingegaard wins once again, and we actually passed Lenny Martinez to finish 3rd overall. Pretty good week by Laurens de Plus. Time for the final preparation before Ronde van Vlaanderen. It is the Dwars, and we've got Mathieu van der Poel once again racing with Pedersen and Tadej Pogacar. No Wout van Aert this time, and Matthew Brennan is there in the favourites list. I mean, normally you wouldn't want to be involved in a breakaway just 3 riders, but I actually wanted to join because they might get quite a lot of minutes, and Arjen Leijvens could be useful at the end of the race. He has a +1 and pretty good race days so far. So 40 kilometers to go. Breakaway has still 3 minutes advantage, although Leijvens is pretty much cooked. Let's not work with them after all, and I suspect the attacks might start. Let's try to get better position with Kielich and Alex Segerd. Alex is feeling good today. He's our leader. I think the breakaway is in pain, and that 2 minutes gap can be closed at any moment here. Oh my god. There are the pace by Little Trek and Alpecin. We need to be at the front as soon as possible. Come on, guys. Come on. Move up, move up, move up. Come on, Kilich. Come on, Alec. Oh, Alec is a beast. He's got 78 flat today. And he's such a beast in real life as well. In the flat. And the gap, in basically 1 minute, dropped to 1 minute. Anyway, 33 kilometers to go. I think the attacks are coming. And there is Mats Pedersen. I saw that. I saw that. Don't be sneaky, Mads. I'm following you right now. Oh, we've got a crash. We've got a crash behind. That is Sam Watson. But we're going to make sure we follow Mats Pedersen first. Keely is doing that pretty well right now. Come on, Keely. Into the wheel. Van der Poel is also here. Okay, that first attack is caught. Now comes Alex Segert. He loves the cobble sectors. You know that. You know that. And there goes Pedersen again. We have to follow that now with Alex Segert and Timo Kielich. And we are doing a really good job so far. Kielich's red bar is done for, but Segert can follow that as we enter the cobble sector. He's got 79 cobbles on the day. Come on, Alec. Come on, Alec. Try to follow that. Try to follow that. Meanwhile, Livens is completely done in the breakaway. But can he have some energy? Try to protect us for a little bit. Maybe. Well, not a lot, but still, he's going to help us 1 kilometer here. But meanwhile, the peloton is not giving up. The gap is just 20 seconds, and they are going to bridge once again. Let's get in Mathieu van der Poel's wheel. Somehow, we're still in the wheel of Mathieu van der Poel, and we have not missed the crucial attack. There is Mathieu van der Poel in the wheel of Pedersen. Surely there's no looking back now. So we have to wait to make sure we follow the moves. Oh my god, the peloton's coming again. Remco is here. Remco is here and Remco is coming back at us. I'm trying to follow Van der Poel. Meanwhile, my red energy's done, but I'm still in the wheels. Still following the wheels. Still going strong. Come on, Alec. Come on, Alec. Come on, Alec. The gap is still 20 seconds with Evenepoel and Ganna behind. What is this? Oh, that is such a powerful duo as well. 4.5 kilometers to go. I am right now not taking a single turn. Final cobble sector. This is where Alex Segert is good at. But it is over. 3 kilometers to the finish line now. And we have no sprint remaining. Just trying to follow the wheel of Mathieu van der Poel for the best possible result. 20 kilometers to go and Mats Pedersen played it brilliantly. And he's going to win this race. We're going to get caught by the peloton here. That is Girmay and Pitti. The sprinters catch us. Pedersen wins once again. Mathieu van der Poel third. And we finish 8th place in Dwars van Vlaanderen. Despite having a quite strong squad, when there are the superstars Pedersen, Van der Poel, you really can't drop them. And this time we couldn't even get 3rd place. We got 8th. This is a prime Mats Pedersen right here. After Milano-Sanremo and Omloop Net Nieuwsblad, he gets Dwars van Vlaanderen victory. And the other classics, he finished second. Simply incredible. This is the big one to end the episode. It is the biggest race in Belgium, Ronde van Vlaanderen. The full squad is here, also joined by Tom Pidcock. But Mathieu van der Poel versus Mats Pedersen versus Wout van Aert. Wait, no Pogacar? No Pogacar, okay. Tadej Pogacar skips Ronde van Vlaanderen. He's actually skipping Ronde to fully concentrate on Paris-Roubaix. Well, I respect it. Well, just in time, we have Timo Kielich, Thibaut Nys and Alex Segert as fitness peak. Segert can't really climb, but Thibaut Nys will be our surprise to the peloton. He only raced 1 cobble classic and got 26th, but this is about to change today. I'm sure we will be competitive in this race, and hopefully we can get a podium at the end of it. Oh, here we go. We are in Antwerp, and oh, the spirits are high. The spirits are really high. We've got +3 on Thibaut Nys. That means 81 cobbles, 83 hills. Oh yes. +3 on Jenno Bergmoos. Big race Jenno is back. Even Arno Deli with a +1. Things are looking good. I love this. Come on, let's get it. And despite that +3, we know how strong Mathieu and Mats Pedersen and Wout van Aert is. We're still going to play it defensive, conservative, follow their attacks always, and try to come up top. +3 day, this is actually our one-time opportunity to win a monument this season. So just a 6-man breakaway, and we're very happy with that because our man Thibaut Nice has not lost any yellow in the flat section. That is his weakness, and that is over. Now 81 cobbles, 83 hills. Thibaut Nice will feel at home today. There we go. We've got the first attacks here. Actually, the group split for a second. We've got just 34 riders here. Gotera is one of the riders behind. Ben Healy is. But the main favorites are here. The attacks, I really don't care right now. The other teams are chasing it for me. So the first attackers, including Jasper Stuyven, Fedorov, Verenskold, it is a strong group. They have bridged to the front. Now, I am going to have Arjen Livens, actually, and gonna follow that with Thibaut Nice. I mean, we've got so much energy here. So much energy. Just making sure we're pacing this Oude Quaremont because this is where Thibaut Nice shines. Yeah, looking good, looking good. We're just 41 seconds behind that first group. Paterberg next up, and we've got Pedersen. Pedersen attacking, but we've got Livens and Del Grosso right at the perfect position. Well, Livens got blocked, so it is Del Grosso it is. Van der Poel a little bit badly positioned, but that is okay. Thibaut Nice still in perfect position and survives, and everything is back together once again. Now, for just 47 kilometers to go, and we still have our full team here. Livens go 90, and we're going to have Kielix and Del Grosso to lead us out in the Koppenberg right now. I mean, we have to make full use of our team here. 99 with Arjen Livens once again. Actually go 99 with Kielix getting blocked a little bit. But Thibaut Nice is still doing good. That is Wout van Aert with a little bit of a gap. But I'm not panicking. Still 44 kilometers to go. We've got a full squad of domestiques. Once again, Kielix going 99, making sure we catch Wout van Aert in this sector of cobbles. And Del Grosso will be next up. And Kielix still done a pretty good job of going all out so far. But there is Van der Poel. Van der Poel tries to go, but we've caught them. We've caught them once again. Thibaut Nice feeling pretty good. Kielix is now a little bit cooked, but that's still okay. I mean, in terms of yellow, Jenno Bergmoos is doing better than Thibaut Nice, which I don't understand how. But there is Arno Deli going 95 right now, making sure no one gets away in this sector as well. Oude Kruisberg, and we're surviving it. We're killing it right now. Oh, there's the attack. Pedersen goes. Mats Pedersen with the first attack. And you know what? I'm going to play the long game here. I am going to play the long game here. Meanwhile, we've dropped Van der Poel though. Oh my god. We've dropped Van der Poel and Wout van Aert. Okay, Ineos has got us back. Let's take a small breather before Oude Quaremont in 5 kilometers. I think Jenno Bergmoos will be our leader here. Incredible. Here we go. We start Oude Quaremont here. There is Van der Poel. There is Van Aert. We're going faster right now, though. Is that an attack? That's an attack by Stuyven. Let's follow that with Thibaut Nice. Bergmoos lost the wheel slightly, but still right now following Stuyven and Jenno Bergmoos. Thibaut Nice is gonna be out of yellow. I don't believe it. I actually don't believe it. Bergmoos get the wheel of Mathieu van der Poel, and Thibaut Nice tried to follow Stuyven. Well, I was so hyped when I saw the stats of Thibaut Nice, but still not going to be enough. And right now, as we enter Paterberg, all we have to do is follow the wheels and hope, because even with Jenno Bergmoos, we don't have that much of a yellow. And right now, Mathieu van der Poel and Stefan Kung have dropped us. But the good news is, it is just 10 seconds to Mats Pedersen here. We're following the wheels of Stuyven, Van der Poel, No clear winner in the Ronde van Vlaanderen. Started way too slow. 6Ks to go. Everyone looking at each other. You've recovered just a tiny bit of yellow, but still won't be enough to follow the attacks. It will be enough to make a full-on sprint though. Pedersen will be the favorite of that. Oh, there goes Stuyven. Should I follow that? Should I follow that? I won't. I won't. I think that's a good move. We're following Mathieu van der Poel. Stuyven's attack is caught. Now tries to go Kung. We're still following Van der Poel. And we're out of yellow. We're out of yellow. It's going to be a top 6 at best here. And there comes Ghana. Oh no. It might be a 7th place. It might be a 7th place. Bergmos tries a sprint and Pedersen wins once again. Van der Poel 2nd, Wout van Aert 3rd, and we're gonna finish 7th. I don't believe it, Thibaut Nice. 83 hills, 81 cobbles. I think it's the flat stat, but I can't prove it. He's gonna be outside the top 15 or just inside. He finishes 16th place. Oh, well, there is the first 2 monuments gone. Mats Pedersen taking both of them. To all the Danes out there, well, congratulations, but I gotta say, Mats Pedersen is just insanely OP at this game. Yes, World DB, it's your fault. And generally speaking, overall, a disappointing Classics campaign so far. In terms of performance, we're much closer to actually fighting with the big boys, but in terms of results, we started off good in Classic Brugge-De, but in the Cobbled Classics, the best place we got was 4th with Sam Watson, who unfortunately got another partial success in Ronde van Vlaanderen, and Specialized is currently content with our results. We have to change that in Liège-Bastogne-Liège, but in the next episode. First, we will have the legendary, the mythical Paris-Roubaix. I hope you've enjoyed this eventful episode. If you have so, make sure to drop a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.